India is sending a naval task force to the South China Sea to expand security ties with friendly countries in the Asia-Pacific. The move signals India's intent to play a bigger role in regional efforts to counter China. India deploys 4 warships, including a guided missile destroyer and a missile frigate. The Indian warships will spend more than 2 months in the region. The ships will also participate in a multilateral exercise, Malabar 21, along with the Japanese, Australian, and US navies. These ambitious changes of India indicate India will proactively involve regional peace and balances of power competition by changing India's Look East policy to Act East policy. Further, Germany also sent a warship to the South China Sea for the first time in almost 2 decades. German Navy's frigate Bern warship will join other Western nations in expanding its military presence in the region, amid growing alarm over China's territorial ambitions. German Defense Minister Annegret Kramp-Karrenbauer explicitly declared that the purpose of the mission is to enforce Germany's geostrategic and economic interest in the region. She added that, as a major trader and exporter in the region, we have a strong interest in securing free trade routes. Before India and Germany movement, the UK aircraft carrier strike group, led by the HMS Queen Elizabeth carrier, sailed through the Luzon Strait and into the Philippine Sea. The mission is to conduct several military exercises with the US, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and many other ASEAN nations. As such, tensions surrounding the South China Sea are gradually increasing and intensified. So, can China compete with these many competitors? How about Chinese military power? What does China prepare for military conflicts in the near future? China holds strong naval capabilities to defeat other navies. We review the current status of China's navy capabilities and plans to be prepared. China has stated its defense policy aims to safeguard its sovereignty, security, and development interests. China's military strategy remains based on the concept of active defense. Chinese military force is the PLA, People's Liberation Army. The PLA is primarily oriented towards long-standing regional threats, while emphasizing a greater global role for itself, in accordance with China's defense policy and military strategy. China's leaders stressed the imperative military transformation set in 2020 and 2035. These milestones seek to align the PLA's transformation with China's overall national modernization. By the end of 2049, they aim to ensure that China will become a world-class military. Within the context of China's national strategy, China will aim to develop a military that is equal to, or in some cases superior to, the US. The PLA will strengthen its ability to counter an intervention in the Indo-Pacific region and project power globally. China has already achieved parity with the United States in several military modernization areas. The areas include shipbuilding, land-based conventional ballistic and cruise missiles, and integrated air defense systems. First, shipbuilding. China has the largest navy in the world, with an overall battle force of approximately 350 ships and submarines, including over 130 major surface combatants. In comparison, the US Navy's battle force is approximately 293 ships as of early 2020. China is the top ship-producing nation in the world by tonnage and is increasing its shipbuilding capacity and capability. Second, land-based conventional ballistic and cruise missiles. China has developed its conventional missile forces, unrestrained by any international agreements. China has more than 1,250 ground-launched ballistic missiles and ground-launched cruise missiles with ranges between 500 and 5,500 kilometers. The United States currently fields one type of conventional ground-launched ballistic missiles with a range of 70 to 300 kilometers and no ground-launched cruise missiles. And third, integrated air defense systems. China has one of the world's largest forces of advanced long-range surface-to-air systems. The forces include Russian-built S-400s, S-300s, and domestically produced systems. This constitutes its robust and redundant integrated air defense system architecture. China continues to increase its military capabilities to achieve regional and global security objectives beyond the Taiwan contingency. PLA Navy is planned hereafter. The plan continues to gradually extend its operational reach beyond East Asia into a sustained ability to operate at increasingly longer ranges. The plan's latest surface and subsurface platforms enable combat operations beyond the reach of China's land-based defenses. In particular, China's aircraft carriers and planned follow-on carriers will extend air defense coverage beyond the range of coastal and shipboard missile systems. In the meantime, the carriers will enable task group operations at increasingly longer ranges. The plan's emerging requirement for sea-based land attack systems will also enhance the ability to project power. Furthermore, the plan now has a sizable force of highly capable logistical replenishment ships to support long-distance, long-duration deployments. The ships include 2 new Few-class fast combat support ships to support aircraft carrier operations. Also, the plan's expanding fleet of large modern amphibious warships will enable to conduct a wide range of expeditionary operations. The plan's force structure continues to evolve, incorporating more platforms with the versatility for both offshore and long-distance power projection. China continues to learn lessons from operating its first aircraft carrier Liaoning. Its first domestically built aircraft carrier, Shandong, was launched in 2017 and commissioned in December 2019. China's next generation of carriers will have a catapult launch system capable of launching various types of special missions, such as electronic warfare and anti-submarine warfare. These improvements would increase the striking power of a potential carrier battle group. The plan continues to build multiple new, large ships that can support operations, including amphibious assault ship, large logistic support ships, and specialized blue water auxiliary ships, and high-capability intelligence collection ships. The plan's ability to perform missions beyond the first island chain is modest, but growing as it gains more experience operating in distant waters and acquires larger and more advanced platforms.